There we go.
Welcome everybody, I am Mama, and this is my son Nathan.
Welcome to Sonsnacks, everybody. It's been a while since we've done any. Today we decided to do the story of
Moses and Jesus.
The story of Moses. And I decided this morning, Nathan and I were just talking about the word, and I was telling him he loves Moses. He loves that whole story, just from beginning to end. And I was telling him how Jesus was in the story of Moses. And some of the stuff I was sharing with him, he didn't know, and he was like, I didn't know that. So I thought that it'd be kind of cool if we did a lap book. So what I did was I took regular pieces of paper. First I took one of these, for those of y'all that are not familiar with lap books, those manila folders, the file folders. I take it and you can fold these to the center, the outside, and then you cut another one of them half and glue it in the center. So then you've got your lap book to begin with. Then I took some 8.5 by 11 papers. I cut them in half. Then we stapled them, this one side. I did this and this, and then I pulled this out and stapled that because it's kind of hard with a regular staple to get in the center. So I did that on both sides, and so one side we've got Jesus, and one side we've got Moses. I'm not sure if that comes up backwards. I hope not. And then what we did, let's go over the story, okay? So
well, we haven't finished all of it.
We haven't finished all the book, and he's very upset because he didn't even want to do this video until we finished it all. And I told him let's just start it.
And then we're gonna draw the other stuff.
Okay, now tell him what Jesus and Moses have in common.
Well, first, Jesus, they both
were
trying to get killed.
Wait, they weren't trying to get killed. They were both babies, right? They were both born, they were both babies, and you're right. Somebody was trying to kill them. Who was trying to kill Jesus? Well, let's start with Moses. Who was trying to kill Moses? Pharaoh. So he was going out and he was having his men kill all of the babies in Egypt because he knew that there was. Remember, I told you that word deliverer.
I'll tell him.
Okay, tell him what deliverer means.
No, I'm gonna tell him what.
Go ahead.
What he knew. What he knew was he knew that those babies were gonna grow up into Hebrew slaves, and he didn't want any more of them.
Yeah, it wasn't just that. He did. They were growing, and they kept multiplying the people. And he was afraid they'd take him over. But he also knew that there was a deliverer that was coming, and he wanted him killed. He didn't know who he was, but that deliverer was Moses. He didn't know who Moses was. So instead he said, every baby under 2 years old that's male, boy, have him killed. And the same thing happened with Jesus, right? Let's show you Nathan's beautiful pictures. This is, Jesus and Moses, baby. And then there's Pharaoh.
And
This one's Pharaoh.
And I gave Herod a bird beak, but
This one's Herod.
He had a mouth,
So Herod was trying to have Jesus killed.
He looked like a normal person.
This is Jesus in the womb. But he was he wasn't trying to kill, Herod wasn't trying to kill Jesus till he came out of her belly. And then Pharaoh was trying to kill Moses.
Yes.
Now, these are the things that they have in common. They were both obviously babies. They were both had somebody that was a ruler of the nation they lived in that was trying to kill them because they were both a deliverer, right? Now, both of those babies, Jesus and Moses, were set free. They were kept safe from the people that were trying to kill them. Tell them about how Moses was saved from being killed.
Well,
what's this?
The mom made a basket, and there were holes in it, and she decided to put tar on it, which is mud. And that's what beavers make with their log, because there's holes, and it has to plug them.
Sweet.
So
I think the
water
Bible
can't
calls
go
that pitch,
through.
but I mean, I don't know. He's obviously a little genius. And then God told the parents that had Jesus, the baby Jesus, he told them to leave the city that they were in, so they escaped.
They escaped from Egypt.
Okay, tell them the other thing that they had in common, Bubba. Come on, get up here. Tell them the other thing that the babies had in common. This is Mary and Joseph.
Well, Ariana, Papa.
Okay, he's hiding, so I'm going to go ahead and finish telling you. Mary and Joseph were the ones that raised Jesus, okay? But Joseph really wasn't Jesus' father because God was his father. The Holy Spirit came and put a baby in Mary's belly, and his daddy was God. And then the same thing here, Moses, this is Pharaoh's daughter. She's the one that raised Moses. And then this is Moses, and that's the basket.
Yeah, it's not raindrop, it's a basket.
Okay, and
Can you
so
turn
a
it
different
like
parent raised them both.
Mama, can you turn it? To
Turn
show
it?
It's a back.
Oh, he did the sideways
That-
basket.
It's upside down.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, like that.
Okay, and then this bottom part, these are both the flag of Israel. Both of those baby boys were Hebrews. They were of Jewish blood. Okay, get up here. So then what happened was, this is a picture of all of the people in bondage. Do you want to tell them what bondage is? Can you explain that real quick?
Oh, okay. Bondage is when.
What are these? These are chains. Remember what Pharaoh did?
He put chains on them, a rope.
And whipped them and made them work really hard. So they were in
Whipped
bondage.
them
These are chains. This, stop, you're shaking up
Sorry.
the camera. This is, can you hold still? Because you're shaking the camera, Bubba. This right here is, Nathan says, is one of the Hebrew men making all of the children of Israel work. He says he's really big.
He's fat.
He's fat, okay. I was trying to be PC, but... And then these are all the people that are crying. And these are all the people that are crying. All the little dots represent are people that are dying and sad and being hurt. And
The lines are the tears.
in Egypt, the slaves had to work really hard. And this is, I put here, in Israel, for Pharaoh's side, Israel was in bondage. And for Jesus' side, the whole world was in bondage. And God used both of these people, used Moses and he used Jesus to set the people free. So Moses is actually, his whole life is a picture of Jesus and what he would do for us. Now I'm going to tell you what he did for us. This is Moses' side. Right? Oh wait, just kidding. That's Jesus' side. This is Moses' side. This is a lamb. And what God used was he told the children of Israel to kill a lamb and put the blood.
That's blood.
To put the blood of the lamb on the doorpost at the top.
Excuse me.
Wait, listen. The top and on the sides. That's blood coming down from the lamb.
That's blood.
Okay, and then so let me get it closer here so you can see.
Lines.
And then they had to put the blood at the top of the door and on the sides. And if you look, I drew a little dotted line. And what does that make, kids? That makes a cross.
It's not a dotted line.
Okay, and then what Jesus did was he went to the cross, and that's how he freed the whole world. So the blood of the lamb on the doorpost is what freed the children of Israel. Again, that is a picture. God used Moses' life to tell us what Jesus was going to do. We call that a type.
Mom, stop.
And what he did was he took the blood of the lamb and delivered them just like he did the cross to deliver the whole world. And that's all we have for today.
this time.
For this time. Then we're going to come back. We're going to do some more, and we're going to talk about some more of it with you. Tell everybody to have a good day. We love you.
Have a good day. Boop. Woo.